Straight French in my shit, know what I'm saying? Yeah, I bet you know what I'm saying. No live sources for Bushy. I bet there isn't. All right. There we go. Cool. Cool. Okay, gentlemen. I need to go look at what my timer should be saying. Let's go take a peek. I'd say that's it. That counts. Looks like I'm at like 348 at the end of the stream. 349. Okay. Let's do it. 349. Works for me. God. Okay. There we go. All right, boys. Let's go play, huh? Already have a schedule for the next Common Drop stream. Today. Gentlemen, it's today. In fact, it's in like 3 hours. We are doing all Halo legendary campaigns, gentlemen. That's what we're doing today. And we get started on that journey in 2 hours and 45 minutes. All right. All right. Okay. So, let's... I'm on a pretty good run here. I need to refamiliarize myself with where I am so that I don't fuck it up. Okay. So, I gotta do the entirety of... gotta do the entirety of Dragon Barrow because I wanted early access to Radahn's Great Rune. And I already got the Radahn's Great Rune, so now I just need to pay my dues and kill the rest of these high-scaling bosses while simultaneously getting back into this run. I really fucked myself with where I stopped, didn't I? That's okay. That's okay. Strange. Where'd that happen? All right. Dude, what? Okay. Well, is the I think the overlay might get fucked up because of that, but like that is not that is not a death that is getting counted. Okay, man. I've never actually seen that happen. I've heard that that happens, but I've never seen it happen. Okay, and it goes fine this time? Doesn't make any sense. Okay. Well... yeah, I guess we'll see. Like, of course I did die, so I'm just worried that it's going to mess up that thing. But, like, that is one of those deaths where it's like, okay, the game wasn't supposed to do that. So I'm not counting it. If that thing ends up getting messed up, it is what it is. I don't think anybody would count that death. Okay. Either way, we are here. I can reset and put myself back in a spot where I should be. Okay, let's do it. Dude, this backstepping bitch, man. I'll let her heal. I maybe could have gotten aggro and prevented the heal, but probably just doesn't make sense. That ways breaks me? That's kind of crazy. Okay. All right, that took a while to chunk through, but we got there. Okay. Well, I believe when the game tossed me out of the map, it ticked the tries counter up by 1. But the bosses are still counting, and I believe it won't increase our PB number when we get there. But that's also fine. Like, everything is working fine. As I said, falling out of, like, actually literally spawning outside of the map is not a death that I'm counting. Okay. Phase 2 fire giant on the bridge. That's awkward. That's very awkward. Hey, look, we're allowed to level strength now. Who's that down there? Godric? Okay. I thought he was gonna breathe fire for sure. Brother. What? Alright, well, I am tanky as shit. Unfortunately, my damage is just quite bad. But that's okay. Just gotta get through Dragon Barrow and I'll be on more favorable scaling. Can he fall off the ledge? Kind of looked like he wanted to right there. Dog, what are we doing? Oh, that's not what I thought it was. I thought that was the other one for some reason. All right. Well, you know, this is just gonna take a long fucking time. That's okay. What? How did that charged heavy not hit? That was crazy. What? Bro, he's entirely pointed the wrong direction. My boy. No way. How much DPS does the L2 do? Not a lot, I'll tell you that much. Sorcerer. This weapon's L2, Watchdog Staff's L2, gotta be one of the most confusingly overrated things I've ever seen. Because it's really not good. But the way people talk about it, they're like, oh, holy shit. It's so good, man. So good. Okay, you know what? It's actually kind of cooking. Maybe they're on to something. I guess he is weak to fire damage? Or I guess what's actually happening here is I have no scaling, and this weapons, the weapon art scales exclusively off weapon level. So it doesn't care that I have no int or strength. I guess that makes sense. Alright, gentlemen. I have an amendment for my opinion. This weapon art is okay when you don't have any strength. but also that is the damage that it's always going to do, so I feel like that demonstrates why it's also not incredible. All right, there we go. Two-handed sword talisman. That's pretty good. Is that Exeki's? Always need more stone swords. All right. Okay, let's see what it looks like against a boss that isn't weak to magic damage and when I have a little bit more strength compared to just my regular attacks. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even at this point, I'm already preferring to not use it in favor of getting stance build up with my R1s. I don't know why I did that. That's not the way that you punish that move. I just don't get that move very often. Actually, hardly ever get that move. Alright, either way, he's dead. Thicky G, thank you for the prime. Zazulia, thank you for the tier 1 as well. I missed that one. Thank you. Alright. Well, listen, the more strength we get, the relatively worse the weapon art's gonna be. But hey, it had its time in the sun for a boss fight. I suppose I should probably go pick up those runes so as to not confuse people. Although I don't even know where they are. Did they spawn outside of the map? Because if people see that, they're going to be like, it looks like you died. And then I'm going to get annoyed. All right, either way, lock in and kill Exeki's. Yeah, man. Twitchy ass dragon. fuck away. Wait, did he despawn? Okay. Surely he does phase transition moves, right? Yeah. All right. Hello. Goodbye. Thank you, Exe keys. Okay. Works for me. Okay, we're gonna go down. If I memory of grace, will that get those runes off of away? That rune marker? Because I just want to get the rune marker away so that people don't get confused and I have to explain that we fell out of the map. I mean, where is this even pointing, man? Like, where are my runes? Like, I actually can't get rid of the symbol because they're just outside of the map, man. God damn it. Runes could be on teleporter. I mean, they're not. Like, I lined up my arrow to point directly at where it says they are. Look, dude, it says they're over there. Like, they're just way off the fucking map somewhere over here, dude. God, that's annoying. Oh, that's really annoying. It is what it is, though. Unless I could, like, cheat engine and pull the runes back to myself or something. I could also die intentionally again and then pick them up. I mean, for the sake of the content piece, I feel like that's better. Because at the end of the day, I'm doing this challenge to do it for myself. And I want to make a video out of it. And I don't want people to get confused by seeing that. Alright, gentlemen. Gentlemen, I'm making the call. I'm going to go jump off the water over here. And I'm going to harvest the runes to get rid of that symbol. I understand that this is a deathless randomizer. Use which I understand what the challenge is. The game killed us due to a glitch. And I'm just doing my best to remedy that so that there's not a bunch of confused viewers in the future. Okay, gentlemen? That's what I'm doing. What happened? I took a teleporter, the game crashed, I loaded back into the game, and spawned outside of the map. Alright. Alright, now hopefully all that nonsense is cleaned up. Yes, the boss count will still work. Already has been working. All right. What regions have I done so far? Limgrave, Liurnia, Caelid, and now I'm getting towards the end of Dragon Barrow. I'm going to pick that up. It's an awkward enemy to have right there. Ow. Ow. Alright, luckily that enemy fell. Should have drank the physic first, but this is fine. Dragon Barrow considered its own region. Oh, this specific gentleman, the commondrops Minecraft video is now out. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, dude. That's huge. But this specific challenge is very strict on what region is what. Everything in this list is considered a separate region, so even like Stormvale is separate from Limgrave. But Dragon Barrow should always be considered separate from Caelid because the scaling values between those two areas, it's really different. Dragon Barrow is way, way, way harder than Caelid. Like, this is quite early for me to be going for Dragon Barrow. I did it because I wanted Radahn's Great Rune. But as far as scaling values go, I am underleveled. All right. Rotten Wing Sword Insignia and Thorny Crack Tier. Wow. Wow. We've accidentally stumbled into a juicing build here, man. Ah, shit. I didn't light any... Fuck. Didn't light any graces over here. Under level, look at that HP. My boy, I haven't leveled any damage stats until this stream. I'm telling you the truth. Whether or not you want to believe me is up to you. Great runes are not randomized. Now they are. You still have to go to the place to activate them, though. You don't get a great rune from a tower. You get a great rune from a boss. You can be level 1 and finish this. I could be wrong, but I don't believe anybody's done level 1 French challenge. Could you? Probably. Has anybody? No. All right. Hello. I didn't pick that up. All right. I'm still running. I tried to pick it up. I was just going through menus. Okay. This is great. All right, the thorny cracked here colossal hammer build is popping off. I tell you what. Okay, that is Dragon Barrow completed, boys. Excellent. Early Dragon Barrow, sketchy part done. Now I believe it's Altis time. Looks like Altis time to meme. What's the situation on bad talismans? Good question. I don't know. One scar seal. One fine feather crucible talisman. And that's it. So I haven't seen a ton of them yet. Not sure I've ever seen even just a deathless RL1. Well, people do like hitless RL1 often. Gino did a level 1 deathless all bosses randomizer. That's probably the hardest deathless randomizer run anybody's done. Probably. Well, Liurnius is 24 out of 25 because we don't have an imbued sword key yet. All right. Red bear. Hello? What the fuck? Yeah, man. No, that... I'm not hitting him, man. But as you can see, the scaling going back down to Altus from Dragon Barrow is quite... What? Favorable. Dude, like, actually, how the fuck is this not hitting? Oh my fucking god, dude. Can we stop dicking around here, my boy? Did I pick up Sentry Torch on this run already? I think I did, right? Yeah. Just in case I need to mog out for whatever reason. Maybe the first fight I get fucked up bad and I need a heal. Ooh. I won't say no to a Rotten Great Axe. Now, it's a Colossal Axe instead of a Colossal Hammer, but it's still a Colossal. Alright, well, I would like to say no to this, but, you know, I can't. Okay. Okay, honestly, probably an improvement. It's not great, but probably an improvement. My strength is still not, like, crazy. I don't feel like I need a heavy attunement for any reason. So we're just gonna go for it like this. Okay. Would prefer a heavier weapon for this fight. That's more than fine. Okay, there's an imbued sword key. Now, gentlemen, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't know exactly what the rules are with the imbued sword key. Like, I don't know if I'm expected to, like, leave this cave right now and go do it before doing this next boss. Maybe the French people are going to get mad at me. I don't know. But I'm doing this boss. So, you know. Skibbity Avatar. Okay. Dude, it goes through the roof. What? It's insane. Okay, man. Okay. All right. Just like that. Skibbity dead. Okay, so since we now have the imbued sword key, we have to go kill Grafted Scion. I don't remember what Grafted Scion was on this run. No one's ever heard the Ancestral Spirits theme for this long. No, I have. Trust, if you hear that theme for that long, you're having a bad time. The moment that fucker starts busting out the goat rolls, you're having a shitty time, I tell you what. I'll take it. Okay, let's go here. And level 100, by the way. Oh, I can put this on. Yeah, very nice. Heavy attunement is also quite nice. I did do Briar Armor set at some point. All right, Mr. Dude, let's see what you're up to. Oh, you're gonna have a bad time. He did, in fact, have a bad time. All right, gentlemen, good job. Next. Got a question. How fun was the Chikage? I'm thinking of blasting Blood Tinge. I thought it was fun. fancy X's. Worm face. Isn't that one item inside for Nefeli's quest a key item check? No. No quest items or key item checks. Either way, I'm not even like particularly interested in hunting down key items anyway. At least at the moment. If anything, I would actually kind of like to delay key item checks as much as I can, where reasonable, because I'd like to use them when I have shitty talismans. Hard boss, by the way. Mushin. Bro is not gonna like the Sacred Order, I tell you what. Okay, he's back. No, come here. Bro's regenning his stance. Okay. Is this the heal? There is. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Ain't no way. Alright, I'm just stuck in his gooch. Excellent. Ooh. Tasty. Very tasty. Okay. Windham Catacombs is one of the sketchiest spots on any randomizer. really easy to die here. Hopefully we don't. Ideally, don't hit that. Yes, both Lanciaxes are the same boss in all randomizer settings. It's been that way for probably about a year now. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. The reason why it's so awkward is because all these randomized bosses can really cause some issues, or randomized enemies can really cause some issues. This guy being here is problematic, I won't lie. I kind of need him to die. Okay. It's really easy to get knocked off this ladder. And if you do, you're probably gonna die. Jesus Christ. Just so awkward. All right, let's see it. Okay. I think this is the second stray mimic tier of the run. Goodbye, Mr. Mimic. Crucible, not talisman. Okay, that's not the one that makes me take more damage. Good. Let's head over to Old Altus now. Based on first playthrough, which Souls-like was your favorite? Elden Ring. Elden Ring is the best video game that has ever been made. Yeah, man. Like, all the Souls games are amazing. Genuinely incredible. And it's not close. Please no fire damage. He does holy damage. So we're good. Whoa. I mean, I guess I'll take it. Because I get the knockdown iframes. All right. Okay, goodbye, Ritual Sword. It was nice knowing you. That zappy ball gonna zap me. Hope not. I don't think I actually need this grace for anything, but might as well, right? Just in case. I take it that you're only allowed to use French-style weapons. No. Type exclamation point French, and it'll tell you the rules. Bro thinks I'm not just gonna stand there and stand and bang. He thinks he's the Chad. Little does he know. Little man with the rapier's the Chad. The only way that makes sense for weapon upgrading to work in a use what you get is the new weapons that you get automatically upgrade to your current upgrade level. Does the boss tracker track the randomized bosses? I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're asking. Little bird. Probably have to kill bird. Either got to kill bird or de-aggro it somehow. This is a better spot to fight bird. Okay. Good job. Sanguine Noble. Okay, gotta be careful of this guy. Jump attacks are my friend. Because he can't parry jump attacks. He's trying to parry me when he does that shit. I don't want to let him do that. Oh boy. All right. So just don't drink the physic, I think. Because look at how much damage over time this is going to give me if I drink this. Yeah, that's a pretty devious amount of damage over time. Okay, so no physic for the moment. In fact, I should probably take it off just so I don't forget. Oh, okay, I made this mistake last time. This is actually a separate area from Altus. This is capital outskirts. I do want this grace, but I'm not allowed to pick up any items or fight any bosses in here. So I'm just getting the grace and getting out. Big dragon. It tracks the amount of tries in the top right. This is the 22nd try, I believe. The tracker's a little strange because of some nonsense that happened earlier in this run. This should be try number 22. Okay. Having the Crystalians actually be together is pretty good. Because they have some questionable aggro mechanics. Questionable duo aggro mechanics that I am more than happy to take advantage of. Although maybe that's good reason to want the Crystalians actually separated. because then you'll just target the non-Crystalian first. But either way, I'm not going to argue with that. Memory of Grace is allowed. I, however, am not using it to get out of boss arenas. Because I don't want to. I think it's cooler if I don't. Alright. Let's do Hero's Grave. Then we've got Lanciacs to go for. Hello. Gentlemen, the Minecraft video is good. I'm glad you liked it, dude. It was a fun challenge. Okay, this is a teeny bit awkward. Wow. Whoa. Jesus. What the fuck do I do with this guy? Now? Do I charge heavy him in the asshole? Or can I back... I forget how I fight this guy. He needs to die, though. Okay. Unfortunately, the two jellyfish are not going to get angry at me. The Bussy Wong photo. Is that what Tanner sent me this morning? I didn't know what the fuck I was looking at. This month's common drops, which we're starting in like 2 hours, is every Halo legendary campaign. Ow. Come on. What's common drops? It's where me and my two best friends start a stream and then do some obscene challenge, and we don't end the stream until we finish it. So we're usually live for like 4 days to a week straight, doing something ridiculous. And in this case, it's every Halo Legendary campaign. Target shackle doesn't work here? For what? There's nothing for it to work on. Ooh. You're gonna have a bad time, Mr. Deathbird. All right. Morgoths. Very nice. Okay, next up we have Wormface. Wormface can be a little sketchy. Fortunately, he's an open world boss here. So we should be good. No, use what you get does not apply to the Great Runes, because you have to go activate the Great Runes. What? Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. No, the shackle you can't interact with the like axes that fall in catacombs. You can only interact with the fire pillars. Okay, +6 flasks. That's good. Very good. Okay. Which Moog? Sewer Moog. Get fucking smoked, dude. Goddamn. Oh boy. All right. Okay. Well, that is a problematic talisman. That is a very problematic talisman. What's the Altus situation? I gotta kill 7 more Altus bosses. Okay. This is one where I would definitely like a different weapon because I'd like to just bully the Black Knight. So we're gonna skip it for now. It's not a crazy hard fight or anything. It'll just be a lot easier if I have something heavier. Holy. Brother. Where are we going? Okay. Okay. Oh, shit. It's out. Nice. Let's go. All right. Already booted Talisman of All Crucibles. That's huge. Scripted, true. Not false. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna want to pull this guy off the road. That's probably good enough. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Okay, very nice. Enraged Divine Beast. Yeah, still haven't found any winter lanterns. Which, yeah, I mean, it makes it pretty likely that there's going to be one in some turbo fucked spot. Do I have the keys? I don't. All right.
I've decided I'm off in so we may not miss this.
Okay, you don't have anything I care about. Oh, I haven't even talked to Altus merchants. I mean, merchants are not a big deal. They don't offer a ton of stuff that actually matters. Okay. They do offer stone swords, though. Lord knows I need those. All right. Okay, we got 5 left. We've got Elimer, Godfroy, Tree Sentinel, and then the worm face into tunnel line. Worm face can be another awkward arena. Getting to Elimer can also be a bit of a task. Yeah, man. Fuck my horse up nice and good, man. Word. Okay. What do we got? Got a dead bell-bearing hunter, I tell you what. Okay, let's do this. And hope that worm face arena isn't turbo fucked. Okay, well, it's not turbo fucked. Okay, this is Fortisex, though. That's better than Senesex or Lanciex. Got something else over there. It's fine. Just fucking go for it, right? Oh, so awkward, so awkward, so awkward. Right? He's really just fucking up this forest, man. All right. Wormface Arena done. That's great. Ooh, 2 seeds. We will take those. What if Swordstone leads to Elden Beast? Will it be just another boss or failed challenge since its final boss? What do you think, man? You tell me. Do you think the challenge is just over if I find... Think I just fail the challenge if I find the final boss? Dude, what? What are you thinking? Brother. Is that the Ender Dragon from Minecraft? Sure is. Speaking of Minecraft, gentlemen, go watch the new Common Drops video. Messimer. Hurt. Oh, it didn't hurt. But it hurt a little bit. But also, like, not even a little bit. Whew. Weaving attacks in. Goodbye, Messimer. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go here. I'm not doing the skip. We're going to Elimer. Gonna go to Elimer the safe way. Instead of the way that I might fuck up and die. Hello, Jamothy. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, man. Blow my shit schmoove through the floor, man. I think I perhaps shouldn't have attacked that. Oh boy. Okay, we're good. Okay. So I think I get to 54 strength. And then I start leveling dex. That sounds like a good plan to me. And eventually with enough dex, quality starts to outscale heavy. Just gotta get there first. Sphinx Valo, thank you for the prime, dude. Alright. Oh boy. So much damage. Jesus. Alright. Well, that's fine. Is my physics still fucky? Sure is. Goodbye, Labyrinth. Okay, and then it's the Tree Sentinel duo, but like I said, I would like to have a heavier weapon. Right. Did I get a new tier? I got Cerulean Crystal, I see. But no, it's going to be the one after that. I mean, I can kill the boss with this rapier. Kukris are nice. Just hoping for something a little chunkier. All right. I mean, I guess it is what it is, huh? Leonardo, or sorry, Leonard, thank you for the super chat. I am Sphinx Valo YouTube version. All right. Well, thank you. Okay. And there's a chance that jump... No, they don't. Thing about Black Knights is that you really want to just stun lock them if you can, because you don't need to be doing a ton of poise damage to stun lock them, but a rapier is just not going to have a sufficient amount of juice for it. Whoa. That is Altus completed. Good job. Fire Scorpion. Okay, that is another talisman that makes us take more damage. So I'm not mad to see it. Okay. Now we're in Outskirts. I do have Sentry Torch this time around. So no getting cheesed by a Black Knife Assassin. Yeah, really would not mind rolling into a different weapon here. All right. Perfect. I mean, it's not the greatest weapon I've ever seen, but it's a big upgrade. I can't Ash of War this, right? French Run does include DLC, my boy. Oh, I can. Interesting. All right. Well. This will be a properly good weapon then.
His custom well.
Oh, holy! Infinite Kukris at 40 runes? God damn! All right. Cool. Let's slap those fuckers on. Need to go buy myself some more prawn in a second too. Cool. And that takes Fire Scorpion Charm off now, too. Excellent. Wells thinks the boiled prawn looks like a dick and balls. Bro's too gooned out. I hit the fucking bat. Okay, it's fine. need him to come over here. I don't think he's going to come over here. All right. Well, in that case, I need this guy to come over here. And we're going to clear out all the ads. Brother, can you come a little closer? All right, you know, as far as this arena goes, this does not look that sketchy. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, man. All right. Okay, and that will mean that our physic is actually usable again. However, it has ruptured crystal tier in it, so I don't know how interested I am. But it is usable. All the Ash of Warable weapons have a gray square in the overview menu. Overview menu. Oh, right there. Oh yeah, look at that. Interesting. Yeah, right next to the weapon thumbnail. I never actually knew that. Cool. Oh yeah, Beloved Stardust is yeah, Beloved Stardust is bad. That's another bad talisman. Incoming Ustream cockring and you didn't know that ego comments. Yeah, man. Value. right. Fucked him up. Yeah, the damage is really coming in now. Our scaling feels, unsurprisingly, pretty far ahead of where we are in the game. As it should, because we're doing everything. But yeah, we're juicing. Going from part-time 2 to 3 days a week on day shift to full-time on night shift is killing you? Yeah, that sounds horrendous. Where's my 9 p.m. bedtime? Just like Tamner, for real, for real. All right, gentlemen. Here's hoping that we can get through Beloved Stardust before it fucks me. Wait, can you not do the chest trick? Oh, no, you can't do the chest trick on these. It's just hard. All right. Good. All right. What the fuck, dude with the funny hat doing? And by dude with the funny hat, I mean the really big flower. God. Hey, I saw outside the map there for... Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Is this infotech? Hold on. New infotech strat? No, I couldn't see it. Blow your shit schmoove off, Tech. Gotta turn the camera a little. Yeah, hold on. Done blowing your ass out of bounds. Holy shit, it was Mesmer phase 2. Gentlemen, the infotech is crazy. Now, granted, it's not going to change a single thing about how I play, but I know it's Mesmer phase 2. God fucking damn it, dude. Didn't even mean to do that one. Yeah. Yeah, man. Drawing room key works for me. It's a capital outskirts situation, 4 out of 6. And then it should probably be capital itself, because I think I would prefer Morgoth's Great Rune over Radon's. So close. Elden Ring, but Bushy has to talk with a British accent all the time. Oh, McCook. Oh. Keep going. I need content. Gentlemen, Jam's trying to farm me. This is unethical. Ooh, jump attacks. Alright, need to go buy more prawn after this. God. Infotech, it's Radon, gentlemen. get sufficiently far in front? I guess so. Goodbye, Radon. Ooh, Helic Medallion. And, okay, we are one talisman away from dumping Stardust. Oh my god. Bushy crashing out about asshole not being a weak point in British accent would be peak. Somebody who knows what they're talking about told me that, or no, I don't think that's what happened. I think chat said that Hoosier said that the asshole is a weak point, but not for damage, for stance buildup. Which I didn't test. I don't know why I came up here. Yeah, Daedakar's Woe is the worst talisman to get. We haven't seen that quite yet. Hello. No medallions are needed. But they're not usually difficult to find. However, do we have rolled yet? Okay, we do have rolled. We don't have full Haligtree. Don't need Dectus. But there's several other key items that are required. All right. What? All right, how's this look? Easy? Get fucked, idiot. All right. Jump. Down we go. Jump. Jump. All right. And we continue, and I'm not getting that. Elimer, what are you doing? Oh boy, I'm gonna blow my shit smooth off again. Hello. Good morning. Out of curiosity. Okay, his hitbox isn't turned on. right, Curse Mark of Death. That is one of those key items that we need, and that is Finished Capital Outskirts. I do have a shitty talisman on, so I could rationalize going, like, Academy here, I think. Not Weeping, because this talisman is not that shitty. But since I can select my next place to go, I think I should actually probably go to something a little easier and see if I can get another talisman. Drip Dragon 40 stacks. Hello, gentlemen. Goodbye, gentlemen. Alright, Rhea Lucaria obviously can be sketchy. However, I'm like really over-leveled for this, which is probably a good thing. Because this running section can cause problems. Revenant right there is kind of devastating. Alright, never mind. It's not devastating at all. It's actually really easy. All right. So, now we hope for a talisman as a reward from either of these two bosses. That egg, Jimothy. Dude, where do all these extra prawns keep coming from? Don't I keep eating them? Am I going insane? Okay. Dude, very sketchy duo fight here. Hello. Over-leveled as fuck, though. Okay, that is 2 talismans. Okay, so we're out of Beloved Stardust. That's great. Me when I'm getting slimed in the streets of Detroit. Yeah? Hello. Hello. Oh, this fucking bird is pissing me off. Robert. Bird fell. Yeah, man. No, that's a fucking jump attack, man. Stupid. Wouldn't have fallen if bro was a dog. That's what I'm saying. Okay, it looks like I've actually finally ran out of boiled prawn. See, that's a dog right there. You can tell because of its shape. Hell yeah.
My dear daughter, weave thy night.
Oh, prawns got canceled by the explosion tier? Oh. That makes sense. I was just... Yeah, okay. Okay.
My sweetings, come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light.
Alright. So, we got out of Beloved Stardust. I can safely do... Hello. Capital now. You're really fucking charging that thing up, aren't you? Is this just region locked or hard locked? Don't know what that means. What am I looking for here? My shrimp. Where's my little shrimp? Straight jorking my shrimp. Was it from EG on this run? I think it might be.
Well, then I presume.
You know what? Just fucking buy a few extras that we just never have to buy anymore. Okay. So capital itself. Where is it? Has 5 bosses. One of them... Well, I guess I have to kill Morgott first anyway. I don't know if I'm going to have quite enough time to kill Morgott Arena, kill Twins Arena, and unlock Morgott's Great Rune, but that's the objective right now. That's what we're going for. Cool. No, they didn't have infinite prawn for 40. That there's only the price gets randomized and the location gets randomized, but there's not going to be multiple prawns or multiple kukris. Infinite kukri was $40. Infinite prawn was from EG. The paste bin link says there's 2 types of region locks. Which one is this? What? Couldn't tell you. I imagine if you're reading the rules, it probably tells you the rules.
I wish you have. I have no.
I'm glad you liked it, screening. All right. I'm all right with that. Okay. Yeah, this one's got some undeniable aura to it. You got to give it that. Holy epilepsy. Yeah, I bet that looks great on the stream's bitrate. Fuck, man. I mean, Battlehammer's good. I just wanted... we've gone through, like, several weapons that I actually kind of wanted to use, and I never got to use them. Stormblade. Stormblade can be fun. All right, let's go Ashes of War. The thing is, this is still just going to be better. But Stormblade can be fun. When's Colossal Weapon Only video coming out? Probably next week. I think David has it done. I think. I just haven't done my parts that I need to do for it. Because there's other projects that have been getting worked on. I didn't even look at Branch. I'm doing this far too casually. Tree Branch is death. Often. All right. Smoked. Okay. Well, we are back into a talisman that makes me take more damage. It's not the worst one, though. And that is the 100th boss. Just about halfway there. Haven't done the intros. What's new? Yeah, exactly. Nothing's new. Still not doing intros. Commentary in the Minecraft vid was really good. Really? I'm glad you guys liked it. I'm curious to see how well it does. Because it was a hard one to get to come together properly. And honestly, I don't think Tan or Ryan or I are, like, fully satisfied with it. But to get it to a point where we were fully satisfied, it was going to take a ton of work. So we're not sacrificing good for the sake of perfect, and we're just getting shit going. Okay, this looks like duo, I think. I'll fucking blow my shit schmoove off again, man. Good morning. I fucking hate this throwing guy. Like, he just keeps backing up. He always backs up. Allowed to change your arrows whenever you want. Okay, nice. We are out of magic scorpion charm now. And we got a sacred tear. Sacred tears are big. Is YouTube and streaming your full-time gig? Certainly is.
Allow me, you are unprevented. The thorn, a husk, the only way, and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then and guide.
Okay. All right, let's see. 3:35? Oh, yeah. I got time. I definitely got time. Let's go get this Morgoth's Great Rune. What item's giving the Shabriri icon? It might be Rakshasa Helm? Maybe? I don't know. cat. When you get all talismans of the game, you can switch them whenever you want? No. No, that is not use what you get. That is use what you want. Or play the game. Guy kind of chunked me. Yes, I do have sentry torch. Caelid and Dragon Barrow are separate. Okay, let's see. Let's see what the boss is. Ah. Yeah, man. Cool. Dry leaf arts. Okay. Oh, I'm blessed. Biden blessed. Time to Biden blessed O-Block. Yep, still no untouchables. That's true. Biden blessed. Alright, I got Moog's Great Rune apparently too. Doesn't matter, but I got it. Biden blessed. Alright, Great Runes, Morgoths, and Runark. Chunky health. All right, I'm mostly... It's getting close to Common Drops stream time. So I am going to go for the rest of these capital bosses. But we're kind of just on call waiting for Common Drops to start here. Palm Blast. Heavy Palm Blast. Look at that. All right. No, FromSoft's not making anything more for Night Rain. There's no way. I think they made a game that they expected to lose a bunch of money, and then it didn't lose money, and then they were still like, all right, we don't want to pursue this project any further. Biden blast. All right. I'm actually going to go for Sewer Moog first because I think it would really suck if the first thing I had to do tomorrow was Sewer Moog skip. Oh boy. Okay. Looks good to me. Let's get on through here. Don't drop me in the fucking hole, man. When's next live? Well, I'm going to be raiding out to the Common Drop stream. I'm not done streaming today. In fact, I'm going to be streaming for 10 more hours today. It's just going to be on the Common Drop stream. This channel will be live again tomorrow. In like about 20 hours. Alright, I want to make sure I can teleport. Okay, but also, if you just don't fuck it up, you don't need to be able to teleport. All right. Let's see it. Okay. I didn't know tap R2s with straight swords micro stagger. Okay. Prince of Death staff. All right, and now we just have whatever his name is. Esger. The flock. Ah! Ah! Just have Esger, and then we are done with Capital One. Hello. Goodbye. Rick Hammer, huh? Fine by me. Absolutely fine by me. Ashes of War. Let's go here. Let's go heavy. All right, let's go do it. I want to figure out a spot where I can hit this shackle and have it trigger the bottom. Pillar and not the top pillar. That'd be cool. Bird is scary. All right. This is gonna hurt. Sounds like a mad pumpkin head. Ow. All right. Well, that's capital. That is capital done. Nice. Do want to do Mount Gelmir, I guess. Let me just check to see if the stream's live or anything. No. Not yet. All right. Well, I guess we'll go get started on Mount Gelmir. Bird up. Ah! Ah! Hello, friends. Oh boy. Okay. All right. What's the... Yeah, the stone sword key situation is not excellent. I gotta be honest. I've got 2 left. Do I have enough armor to not get poisoned here? I don't think so. You need some real juice and armor to not get poisoned here. Probably got a ball though, right? I don't. All right. Okay. Lana. Ow, Jesus. Why did I not get knocked over by the... I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Why did I not get knocked over by the big sword? It was strange. Commondrops is live, holy. Alright, well, we'll make sure that... I'm going to give Tanner a little bit of time to make sure that everything gets set up correctly. And once he tells me that it is set up correctly, we'll get headed over there. Till then, We'll keep grinding through these bosses. Hello. Okay. Let's see how Magma Worm does. That's once again gonna hurt. Oh, yeah. That looks good to me. No way. Nice. Okay. Well, we have found Shabriri's Woe. And I'm locked into doing all of Mount Gelmir. If it's still somehow on us after we're done with Mount Gelmir, this is Weeping Peninsula time. Okay. Fire Knight's Greatsword. Oh, Jesus. Claws of Night, Stone Club, all sorts of different weapons. Stone Club's quite good. Oh, wait, no. This is Shabriri's Woe. Doesn't make us take more damage. Okay, that's fine. We're fine. Is it time, my boy? I was waiting for you to tell me. Are we ready? Does the Common Drop stream look good? Because if so, I can get headed on over there. All right, perfect. Gentlemen, perfect. Know what that means? We are calling this run paused right now, and we're going to get headed over to Common Drops, where we're starting every Halo Legendary campaign, gentlemen. Every Halo Legendary campaign. Let me get us sent over there. All right. Yeah. Everyone watching on both YouTube and Twitch is going to get sent over there. So I will see you guys in just a couple of minutes when we get that challenge run started up on Common Drops. We'll be back on this channel tomorrow and continuing this Common Drops challenge when my shift starts. And yeah, you guys you'll get the cadence. We'll be live here first, live on Common Drops second. Come hang out. It's a good time. If you haven't watched a Common Drop stream before, they're very fun. So I'll see you guys over there.